Self-publishing is not an easy task. There are many decisions to be made and a lot of money to be spent on different parts of the book production process. I believe that one of the expenses you can avoid as an upcoming or new indie publishing author is book formatting. With all the costs that you have to pay for, you can't afford to be spending $30 to $100 on book formatting. That's why I'm creating a video series on how you can format your ebooks for free by yourself. This video is the first book formatting video, and I'll be showing you how to format your ebook into Microsoft Word documents. Hi, my name is Mobi. I'm a self-published author living in Nigeria, Africa. On this channel, I share videos about writing, self-publishing, managing a self-publishing business, and things I've discovered in my search for a productive, stress-free, and financially free life. If you want to learn how to create other ebook formats like Epub, Mobis, PDFs, and Kindle package files for Amazon KDP, I'm going to do videos on that, and videos will be in the video description. The links to the videos will be in the video description. If you stay tuned to the end of this video, I will be showing you how to format your ebooks into beautifully formatted Microsoft Word documents free of charge. Now let's get into this video.
So this is our outline that we are going to be following. The first thing we're going to do is change the change the font size to 12. It's very easy to change the font size to 12. Just select all and change the font size here to 12 or 11. Once I've changed the font size to 12, we're going to change the font type for the paragraph and the font type for the title. For the paragraph, we're using Baskerville or can use Unicode. These are two free font types for in case you want to use for your book. Like there's some that are not free. For example, Georgia is not free. You have to have a license. You have to buy a license to use it. So we're going to change the font type for the since we're going to this is how we're going to do changing of the font type. Let's first change all the font type of everything to let's go view. So the font type we want to use for the heading is Arial, but we're not going to do that now. The second thing we're going to do is set the line spacing and paragraph indentations. We're gonna do the line spacing and paragraph indentations for everything. The best way to go about this is to come here and modify. We're going to come here and modify. Just right click here and modify. When we get here, we're going to come to styles gallery. Come here to format paragraph 0.2 first line only. This is also a first line only so that the whole thing won't. So we're leaving this at 0 and we're doing this. This is what we are trying to do here. 0.3 I think should be fine. Yeah, this is what we are trying to achieve here. That's for the paragraph the paragraph indentations. For line spacing, we could just do this here. Paragraph line spacing, we're coming to line spacing now. We're choosing single line spacing. You could choose double, but Amazon KDP prefers single line spacing, and that's all. And then we'll add spacing after the paragraphs just to make it much more legible. We could choose 10, or I think 8 is actually okay, but you could do 10 depending on you. Okay, yeah, so this is line spacing and paragraph indentation. Now I want to add font matter. For font matter, we're going to add a title page and a copyright page. I'm not adding a dedication page because I don't have any intention to add one. If you wanted to add one, you could just do the way I'm doing mine right now. The way I'm doing this right now. So this is the text for the title page. So for this, we're going to use Arial for the title page text. For this we're going to increase this by, let's go 20. 20 is too small. 36 is cool. Centralize for this tool now, centralize tool. This I'm going to try and make this in the middle. Put this in the middle. Looks much better. You could actually increase this to like 72. Yeah, 72 looks better. 72 is kind of big. Let's try 68. Okay, to 68, and then this could be like 20. This is the by the way, this is this is a subtitle, the subtitle of the book. For example, now if this is a series, now this would be sample text for ebook formatting, book 1, or maybe part 1, something like that. And this is for the author name. You don't need to put author here, you could just put the name of the author here like this. Let's just assume that the author's name is writer, and then we put on like 18. We want it to not be the same exact sizes with this one here. We could also change the font so that it doesn't look the same. Let's just do Pascal for this. So yeah, that's how it looks. You could try and look for other styles to use to format your title page. Just do it based on like what you like, right? I'm someone who prefers simple stuff, because if it's too complex, and you also want to try to avoid complexity. If it's too complex, it could depending on different devices that and how they read the way different devices read ebooks. So you don't want to create any complexity, you just want it to be simple and easy for any device to read the ebook. Now we're adding another page break because we want to add the title page. Here's where we're going to add the title page here. So the title page, this is my title page text here that I have already prepared. So for the title page, we're going to add this like this. Okay, so this is how the title page looks, the text of the title page. Now we're going to do something like centralize. So this would be by writer Lorem Ipsum. By the way, the title is because the text we're not using any book, we're using Lorem Ipsum text for this set of ebook formatting video series. We're going to be using Lorem Ipsum. If you don't know what Lorem Ipsum is sample text for website design. That's it. So we're using that kind of text for this. So you can obviously make changes to this text, all of this. You could make changes to it if you want, but we're just gonna go with this one. Remove this here. Okay, so yeah, for information you can put your address or website. I personally prefer websites, and you can also put emails. I think that this I usually do, you can use for information or permissions, contact. So you could put your website or your address. Do not put your real address, I beg of you. You could use a virtual address or something like that, but don't put your own address there. So now for the website address, you could put something like, okay, let's use something like HTTPS. Yes, now we could add like hyperlinks to this, but I'll show you how to do that later in this thing. So you could do something like this. This is the ISB, and this is the first edition. This is October 2023, and this is like from the traditional publishing world. This thing here is from the traditional publishing world. It's kind of like a way to see like, okay, this is the first edition, because you can see the 1 year, but if this is the second edition, you would remove the 1 and it would be like this. But this is just the first edition. I personally don't really care for this, because nobody's looking for it. Regular readers do not actually care about this. Only people that like librarians do look for stuff like that. But this first edition is enough information for anyone looking for this information, whether they are regular readers or librarians or people that work with books. It doesn't matter. First edition is, I think that's like simple and everybody understands what it means when they see it. And this is for your ISBN. I think that this is mostly important if you are doing PDFs, but if this is not a PDF, this is not important. Book and cover design, you can also do like book formatting. You can credit your book formatting. If you didn't format your ebook yourself, you can credit the book formatter. Okay, so now that we're done with the title page and the front page, I think we want to add back matter. I want to add back matter. We're adding back matter for this. I'm going to be putting the back matter at the back of the book here. So this is the last page of the book. Then we're going to insert a page break. The back matter we're adding is about the author. We're going to format this to, I don't know, let's do something like maybe 18 looks okay. 18 looks okay. It's kind of big. 16 is cool. And since we're using Alio for title fonts, this Alio for title font, yeah. About the author, once you have added, we're going to do the headings later, so let's just leave that. Right, once you put the about the author, you can put images in here. If I want to add like an image, okay, let's first of all put in text for the school view 2012. Then it's going to use green. This is not so like, just put the Bible of the author here, and then you could put image here. I'm going to insert an image for the author. Yes, we can use this. That's too big. You can adjust it, of course, like this, and we're going to centralize that. This is not compulsory, by the way. You don't need to put the author's picture in the back of the book. This can be centralized or not, depending on you. And now that we have done that, we're going to add the headings. We're going to turn the titles to headings so that, you know, that looks much better. Now we're going to turn the titles to headings. You just have to highlight them and then click heading 1. And we want to centralize it, so we're going to centralize that, and then we're going to change things from here. Alio, we're using Alio text as for the title. Now you can totally make your life easier by coming here and modifying the headings to the way we modified the normal text. So if you modify headings from here, you would pick like, okay, what is my text size and stuff like this. Okay, we can come here and change the formatting of the text type to Alio, so that we know that when we are doing headings, the text of the heading being in Alio fonts. Yeah, we can also add like for the title, let's see, paragraph, to put something like after the title text, to put some spacing after the title text, we can do something like this. So we could do something like adding like 10 spacing between the title and the text underneath it here. So once you have modified all of this, we can also change the color of the heading here to black, or mostly people just use black nowadays. Let's just use black anyways. Now we're using black, so anytime we click heading, it would look the way we want it to look, centralized. We can even modify it to make the headings, all the headings, centralized. See, so all the headings automatically. So this means that if you are using this heading tag and you have modified it, if you just like come here and modify all the headings, change to that format that you have chosen. So here I'm going to come and add a page break, so that this would be all right. So now there's a spacing between. We don't want to put this. We don't want this. Trying to remove this. Yeah, so we are going to remove that spacing. So the spacing that we put after is what you are seeing here. We could make it 12 if we wanted to do that. Modify paragraph. We can make this 12 or 13 or 14. Let's try 14. I think that would be preferable. Or 14. So you can make it as much as you want. You could make it 16, depending on you, all depending on you. Okay, so this is the divider, like separators for different scenes. If this is fiction, and dividers are pretty easy to manage. For the divider, we are going to centralize it. We can use the same font as this. We can put some spacing in between so it looks much more quainter. Like this. I think there should be settings for dividers, right? Let me see. Okay, it doesn't have divider settings. But if you are using the plug and play method I'm going to show later at the end of the video, you would just be able to make this divider look much better than it looks right now. Okay, so we are going down. We're inserting page break now, and then now that we're here, we can now turn this into a heading. Yeah, automatically looks better. So the same method, inserting a page break and then changing to heading. What do you have? All right, this would be going to the center, and then we are adding space. But you could also like make it bold. That's unnecessary, and that could work your editing, your formatting data. So just leave it normal. Page break again, and then we are doing heading again. Yeah. Everything now looks like kind of like together. Remove the spaces because you don't want anything that could somehow come back to affect your ebook in the future, like on different devices, because different devices read these texts differently. So you don't want anything that could cause problems later in the future to crop up. So now after we have done this, now I think the next thing we need to learn to do is to add links. I've already shown you how to add page breaks. Let me remove this. I've already shown you how to add page breaks by when I was doing all of this. So we're going to add a URL link, and then I'll show you how to add table of contents. So add a URL link, you just have to come here to insert, and then this is hyperlink here. Hyperlink. Once you have hyperlink, you will just put this in here, and that's it. It's done. So that's how to add the link. Now we want to add like a table of contents. Let's first of all insert a page break before we add the table of contents. So we can give it a title like table of contents. Okay, now we're going to insert table of contents. This is where you insert the table of contents from reference. So here you add table of contents. Now it's going to give you like choices to make, like what do you want to do it, how do you want to do it. Now this is one of the reasons why you should be using headings for your chapter titles and for your chapter titles and chapter headings, so that when you come to table of contents, it makes it easier for you to just add a table of contents to just pick up from each heading ones that we've already picked up, that we've already used. And then if you have like subtitles inside your headings and you want, maybe this is a textbook, this is something for a textbook, but this is for this kind of stuff we are doing here, it's okay. So it's already even adding like its own heading, so you don't need to add by yourself. I think this makes everybody's life easier. So you could actually remove stuff from here if you want. Okay, so you could remove the table of contents so it doesn't show up here. Yeah, this is pretty much all there is to formatting your ebook into Word document. Of course, it would be more like it would take more time if you are doing this on if you are doing this with a book, maybe 100,000 word book. So yeah, so this is everything. Is this easy to format your ebook into a Microsoft Word documents. You could make any changes you want to make based on everything I've shown you.
Thank you so much for watching this video to this part. Now I'll be showing you a method for formatting your ebook into Microsoft documents in just a few minutes. And you don't have to pay a dime. Before I share this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if this video was helpful to you. The secret plug and play method I was talking about is Microsoft document templates. If you can find pre-formatted Microsoft Word documents templates like the one on screen now.
As you can see, this is already formatted for you. I don't have to do anything. Except maybe when you put in the chapters, you're going to have to like update the table of content. That's pretty easy. You just come here and update table of content if you wanted to update the table of content, and then you would put your book title here and your author name here. So, and this is the way this was made. There's different stuff for like for example, here is the divider I was telling you about. You don't need to like do things don't just stress yourself, because everything has been pre-formatted and the things are pretty easy to understand, and the designer has videos showing you how to use the pre-formatted templates. So that in case you want to use this one, then for example, this is the divider now. It's already here divided. It's already like clicked here divider. For like subtitles, it's already here too. It has a different distinct subtitle here. For chapter titles, for example, now this chapter title, if we want to turn something to chapter title, let me do something here. Okay, chapter 1. If I want to turn this to a title, it would be like this. See, immediately it takes on this format. Immediately it takes on this format. Makes your life so much easier. And if you wanted to add subtitles, you would just add a subtitle after, like something like this. So, subtitle. You would press this and click subtitle, and it's a subtitle already. Because if you want it to be exactly like this, you just have to just copy and paste, and make changes as you want. So I just wanted to show you how you would use this pre-formatted file if you wanted to use it. I think it just, personally, I feel like it just makes your life easier, especially if you are formatting a very, very lengthy book and the page numbers are there. You don't have to try and start putting page numbers. This is especially important for PDFs, because I actually find it easier to format ebooks compared to PDFs. But if this was like an ebook, this, you would just, the page numbers can just be a very funny element of Microsoft Word. Sometimes they behave well, sometimes they don't. So this everything's already formatted for you, and you don't have to stress yourself.
To make this bonus much more sweeter, I'll be directing you to where I got my own pre-formatted ebook templates. But you need to know that you can get yours anywhere else. There's thousands. I don't know if there are thousands, but there are a lot of like Microsoft Word document formatted, pre-formatted templates out there, and you could just like find one that works for you. This is one that works for me that I'm showing. This is not sponsored. I do not know the person who made this Microsoft Word document. I actually found out about it on YouTube too. So yeah, it's just something that I'm using for both for my PDFs mostly, because formatting PDFs is much harder than formatting books. So yeah. So the link to get the pre-formatted Microsoft Word documents is DIYBookformats.com. That will also be in the book description. I mean, the video description. Sorry. And all you have to drop is your email, and you get the book formatting templates for free forever. I've actually also enjoyed like reading the emails, but it's not a compulsion. You can always unsubscribe if you are not interested in getting emails from the designer of the book templates. But if you want to make your life easier, I really recommend getting a book template. It doesn't have to be this one. There are several Microsoft Word document templates. And with this template, all you have to do is make certain changes to your book, and then the ebook is ready. Now, once you have a Word document, you can easily change it to a PDF. You can export it into a PDF, or you could convert it into a Kindle package file, or turn it into an Epub or Mobi. In the next few videos that I will be creating in this video series, I will be showing you how to do all of that. And yeah, that's a wrap for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content. And don't forget to stay creative, stay productive, and keep writing. Bye.